Hello, welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. So anywhere you have Cancer in your chart that you'd like to get some clarity about, this is for you. And this is for the last week of November 2019. We are using the Good Tarot for the main reading, and we'll use the Gilded Reverie Lenormand for the clarifications if needed. And let's see what message Spirit have for you, Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. And as always, you guys know this cards are pre-shuffled. I do a little bit of shuffling on camera for those of you who would like to see it. And on the side note, I want to thank all of you for your continued support. Our little channel is growing. That means more people get to see the messages, and I'm very, very thankful that I am in this journey with you all. Look at this, King of Water, that's you. Look at you, Cancer, showing up in your reading. Yes, and the Sun has been going in and out, playing hide and seek with us all day, trying to adjust this. Let's turn this light. Okay, hopefully that helps a little bit. All right, at the bottom of the deck here we have Three of Earth. Okay, this is Capricorn energy here for you, Cancer. This is the card of partnership, of creating something new, something tangible, right? A business, a foundation, some kind of projects, right? But in partnership with other people nonetheless. And here the King of Water, literally on the water, enjoying everything that has to do with that, life in water. This is so beautiful here. Seeing beauty everywhere, being in, it's like, especially for those of you Cancer that are like masculine, you will be very much so in touch with your emotional side, if you will. Okay, you're not going to hide from that during this time. You will be allowing yourself to feel the feels, whatever it is that you may be feeling during this time. And the tree, we have the tree for you. Okay, and yes, we went, you see this, the Sun went again. We went to dark, hide and seek all day since we started doing this reading. It's been such the case. Okay, it's okay. All right, Cancer, I hope you can see the image here like well enough. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so we have the tree. This is the Lenormand card, number 5. For the tree, this is about lineage. This is about the test of time, if you will. That is something that's been ongoing for a long time. This is something that comes also in cycle. There's different cycles about it, right? With the tree, especially that's affected by the seasons, right? It grows. It's studied as a it's life. It's a living being. The tree, right? It's that. As just a seed, and to grow into branches, and most trees, whether it's flowers or it's nuts or fruits or vegetables, they bear fruits, if you will. So and then those fruits, you can go somewhere else to start a new tree, if you will. It's like the lineage keeps on going, like the tree of life, just like God created the universe, like, with a breath, with a word, the Big Bang, whatever it is you believe in. God created the universe and all this different paths, because what I'm looking at is the tree of life that's encrusted in the trunk of this tree here. And we also have a rainbow with all the colors of the chakra represented. So this is really being in alignment with our higher self, in alignment with the universal energy, in alignment with the divine. Okay, and there's a sense of deep spirituality here, okay? Because the King of Water carries energy that I should say spirit travels to water, right? Water carries energy, of course, we know that. But so this is kind of like you connecting with spirit, okay? Connecting, and for some of you, the spirits that especially you being a water sign, the spirits that walk with you, maybe water spirits, okay, Cancer. And let's get one more on the the tree is also about health. Okay, the tree talks about health, and this is quite a healthy tree. And the rainbow here is telling me if some of you are having issues, especially for those of you that are older, Cancer watching this, you're having some kind of health issue, or any kind of even emotional issue, just know during this time there is a change. There is a change. There is kind of like calm after the storm, like the sun will shine again. You know, you will recover from this. And let's get one more. Spirit, King of Water, clarification on the King of Water for Cancer. Clarification on the King of Water for Cancer. Clarification on the King of Water for Cancer. Okay, so here we have the lady. We have two lady on this deck and the expanded version. And this lady is a sensual lady. She's like, you know, she would be the lover. She probably like, you know, not seen as the wife, right? She would be like she's in the nude here, peeking through the window and waiting. Almost like the lover has gone away, has gone to work or whatnot, and she's in waiting. She's waiting for she's waiting for her lover to come back, right? There's a sense there's a sense here, if it's not she's in waiting, she could also be that person that was a lover to another person that's already in an established relationship, okay? Because the tree also talks about loyalty. When we talk about lineage, like truth, okay, being true to who you are, that you can trace your step back, you can trace your bloodline back, you know, all the way back, if you will. There's a sense of like something that's solid, that is true. The sense of loyalty here, being loyal to not just to time, but also to who you are. And with the lady, especially this lady here, I feel like there is someone here where it's either that some of you may feel like you are being manipulated, you are being emotionally manipulated by another, by, you know, or you are the person that have been using emotions, your body, or perhaps using your body to get someone to remain loyal to you, to get someone to stick around. Okay, yeah. And I feel like it's almost like it's not enough for you perhaps, to that person you're an amusement, someone that they just come around, play with, and disappears from. It's like what you seek is loyalty. What you're seeking, what you would like to have is security and a healthy relationship. But I feel like for some of you that wasn't happening, and that may be what's changing, the change that's coming towards you during this time. Okay, because we have the Three of Earth here, especially if it was a three-party situation. Let's see here, Cancer. Whether it's you or someone was doing that to you, there's a real sense of that here. And it follows by the Ten of Fire. And we know the Ten of Fire is the card like of like an ending. An ending needed to happen. An ending to, especially when you feel like overburdened. There was too many responsibilities, okay? Look at her. She's literally like, oh, like all those letters you sent me, I'm going to burn them. It's like, whenever I look at this Ten of Fire especially, there's such a sense of transmuting energy here, okay? It's like, I'm going to burn all your words, all your false promises, okay? I'm not going to take on this sadness. I'm not going to take on this wishing, this constant wishing. I'm not going to take on this me that's always waiting, like, you know, working on this relationship. I'm just going to put an end to this. I'm just going to transmute that energy. I'm going to burn them into ashes and use that fire to, that passion, that new sense of passion, to propel me forward into the new. And it's the Page of Earth here. Even if that was a work situation for you, the same applies. But here I feel, if you, let's say that was just a work situation, it wasn't about emotions, like someone was left feeling vulnerable, left feeling wanting. Of course, I kind of knew this was gonna show up for you, Cancer. This is number 32. This is the moon. And we know the Cancer, you rule by the moon. Lunar energy is very important to you, Cancer. So this is you following your intuition here. This is you being in your feminine energy. This is you being in the receptive energy. The moon here is not just about what's in the shadow. And look at the initial here on that's in those, on that cup. We have C, C as in C for Charlie, and M as in M for Mary. M for mom. C for cat. And we have the Eight of Heart. Yes, this is the Eight of Heart is the card of moving away, traveling, leaving something that just stagnant, something that might have been comfortable, that but that was not your wish fulfillment, that was not giving you, that wasn't inspiring, that was not giving you your Ninth of Cups, your Ten of Cup, right? That wasn't making you really happy per se. It was just it was just comfortable, it was just okay. So this is you leaving that behind. So for those of you, Cancer, that have those initials, or the person you're dealing with had these initials, that's of even greater significance for you. Feminine energy, harnessing your intuition, your feminine power, to put an end to something that's no longer serving you, especially where there was a three-party situation where someone was keeping you in the loop and had other obligation that they gave priority to, other people in their life that they give priority to. The tree is gonna bring healing. Okay. It's going to test the loyalty. It's almost like if some of you, especially if you've been in denial of what's going on, it's things have been in the shadow, you're not been paying attention, it's going to come to the forefront here. And here we have number 38. This is the bridges, and the bridges are new, are included as the extra cards on this deck. And here this is about crossing to the other side, okay? By transmuting that energy, by putting down this burden, by following your intuition, or by willing to look through this hourglass, okay, from the moon, to really receive the information. It's almost like while you're looking through this hourglass in the moon, that's part of the moon, that's what I'm seeing here, or this magnifying glass, if you will. It's almost like all those different planets, it's almost like you're watching, it's like someone is watching you, Cancer, or you're watching someone. That's the imagery here, that circle they're creating with that fire, like you're watching them from afar, burning all their letters, turning to ashes, all those burdens, all this responsibility, putting them down once and for all. It's like for some of you, you are being watched. It's like you're being observed. What's in the shadow, what's lying in the shadow, someone is still watching you. They're not showing you themselves their true face, but someone is watching you as they, as you're making your big exit. Like, as you're transforming this, you're saying like, no, not for me, no more, I'm not gonna allow this to continue on. Someone is like, it's like they're watching you. Are they willing to meet you halfway on this bridge? Are they willing to cross over on the other side? That's a big question. Are they gonna make a decision? Message coming through. Some of you feel like this bridge is solid enough, you can trust this bridge, because there's a big deal here. Okay, can you trust this bridge to lead you to the other side? Are you or some of you even do you want to get to the other side? What's on the other side? There's a transition here. It's as if Cancer, some of you, once you let go, you put down this burden, you follow your intuition, you step from the shadow, or you bring this situation to the forefront. You refuse to keep it a secret, if you will. You refuse to play this mode, like, you know, the secret lover mode. You refuse to occupy that energy. It's as if like it's someone's gonna feel like they have to, whether it's you or your person, you're gonna feel like you have to cross the bridge. You have to make, you cannot stay still here. You're gonna have to make a decision which side. Like, it's not, this is not the card of choice, but I feel like with the bridge, it's like there's a transition that needs to happen here. Page of Earth, that's a new beginning. This is the ending with the 10. Now this is the page, a new beginning, a new way of connecting, a new career, or a new way of doing the job. This is the man. They left you wanting, they make you feel insecure, looking at the window waiting, like you're playing the lover here. You're not the lady, the main lady in that person's life there. Once you burn down this whole thing down, you transmute that energy, you say no more, you put down that burden, you follow your intuition. There's a transition that happened to all of a sudden that person's gonna come correct at you. Or you perhaps gonna come correct. There are two men too, just like there are two ladies, there are two men. The other man is also one that's just gives all sexual energy. That's bare chested, looking closer to the window too. And there's this man who's romantic, pensive, holding a rose, right? That's the man we would like to ask for on a date if they're serious. That's a new offer. That's the Ace of Heart. That's a new offer. That is the new beginning. But this new beginning is something almost like you had to work hard to get to. This new beginning is something that for some of you it's going to be perhaps the same person in an existing relationship. Okay? One more on that page of Earth for Cancer Spirit. One more on that page of Earth for Cancer. Clarification on the page of Earth for Cancer. Clarification on the page of Earth for Cancer. And here we have number 13, the child. Reading a book. Well, looking at the book, at least, with all these beautiful gems everywhere. The rainbow is flying. This is imagination. This is like innocence. This is like all the different possibilities that can happen. And we have number 42, the compass. Which path you're gonna follow? Follow your inner compass. Okay, which directions are you gonna head towards? Because here you can create a new there's a new beginning that's being offered here in this relationship, in this partnership, if you will. Okay, and this new beginning is one that's going to be more solid, more to perhaps what you are seeking, what you are hoping for. That's going to be more, that's going to put you in a position where you feel more secure, like you are the lady, or you know, of the house, or the main lady of somebody's heart. Okay, there's not going to be emotional manipulation here. This is about you following your own deep intuition. Yes, it's receptive energy. This is about love, the moon, because it's a receptive energy, okay? Because there's a page here, and the pages are children too. There may be kids involved in this whole situation. Some of you, that person, or even perhaps it's you, if it's you who was using emotional manipulation to give someone just that little bit. You may be cleaning up your act here. You may be bringing correcting your course and bringing honor to someone in a situation because there are kids involved. Because the moon in the Lenormand talks about honor as well. Restoring honor, if you will. Let's see here. Let's get your woman's oracle card, Cancer. But following your intuition, following your deep intuition and putting an end to whatever the negativity was, the burden that was making you feel overburdened, is your connections forward to where you want to get to. Is the bridge that's gonna connect you to this new beginning, to someone to clear up their act, if you will, in regards to you, to step forward in a more charming, more reserved and loyal and more serious way too. This is the Women's Oracle deck. Let's see what message Spirit have for you. Okay. We have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like for some of you, might have been too much flirting going on. And being in the flirty attitude, or whether it's you or that other person, and you need, that might have been what was the issue. And here we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you. Yes, instead of just flirting with every which person, whether it's you or your person, someone needs here to decide what exactly do they want, to follow their own compass, okay, to make a decision here. What do you want? Who are you? What kind of legacy you want to leave behind? What makes you feel healthy and secure and stable? What honors you, your path, your vision for yourself, and start making decisions based on that. This is the Mystical Shaman's Oracle. Let's get a spiritual message and advice for you. Spiritual advice, or just advice for Cancer Spirit. Advice for Cancer. Okay, we have the Crow, number 13. Number 53, the sun is at the bottom of the deck. So there is blessing coming towards you. And there's rainbow. We have double rainbow here. We have a rainbow on the tree and we have rainbow on the child, which is the way they're like white turquoise from each other. In between all of this is a change, right? The rainbow comes after after the rain, and here we have the sun. So the sun will shine on through all of this, and we could feel it because we stood here to a charming man coming towards you, was pensive, was thinking about this, what they want to do, right? And it's a transformation here between the 2 and the 8. 8 is a number of transformation, and 2 is balance, making the decision to transform the situation. And also 28 draws down to a 10. This is an ending that brings in the new beginning, transformation, right? And we have that 10 here. So we could feel that there was gonna be a change in the situation. Wherever there was imbalance, wherever someone wasn't being fair to you, was treating you like a piece of meat, or you were doing that or treating yourself as just that, there's gonna be a change. Okay, for some of you Cancer, there's gonna be a change where you have to first decide who you are. Who am I? What kind of legacy I want to leave behind? What do I want my kids to see me as? Well, if you want kids, or there's already kids involved, or you want to start anew in this situation, and how would you want it to be? So this is, the sun is there for you. This is a blessing. This is like healing the whole situation. And number 13 is the Crow, and the Crow is about communication, especially deep spiritual communication. And I read this from the book for you guys, so you get the full message. And let's see. Here we have the Crow, and it says, when you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. Your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. Crow is the keeper of universal law, the law of truth. Crow teaches us to walk or talk, to find congruence between who we say we are and who we really know ourselves to be. This winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, and that we bring truth to every situation we find ourselves in. You see, Cancer, this is what I was saying, that I feel for some of you, it's not that so much, even if it wasn't someone doing it to you, it may be you, on how you were seeing yourself as just that person. That's all you could offer to someone, and that's how they were treating you. Or perhaps you know yourself to be deserving of more, that you don't want to just be have casual relationship with someone. You don't want to be in a third party situation where someone is giving you just crumbs, but yet you're putting yourself in a situation that's making you receiving that, or you are giving that to somebody, and now you're asking yourself, what is the truth? What do I want? What is the truth of the situation? What role do you play in it? To seek the truth in the whole situation. And it says here, I like that sentence, to not just be to excuse me, I'm going to find it for you. It says here, between who we are, to find congruence between who we say we are and who we really know ourselves to be, because you know yourself who you truly are. Okay, so to those two have to find a way to meet, to bridge that gap between who you are and who you say yourself to be and who you want to be. And the crow insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, that we create it with our actions, not searching for the truth, not asking for the truth, but may our actions tell other people how they should treat us, the truth of ourselves. Okay, if I'm asking you to treat me with respect, that I deserve more, that I deserve respect, and every time I'm sitting laying around waiting for you to come and then to just go just as soon, and acting like this is like, and then after and get upset, this is not true, because my action is telling you that I don't deserve more. You don't need to treat me with respect, right? So whichever the energy, the message creates, if this is your story, you will know. Seek, check in your life in which situation where you're not living your truth, where you're not speaking your truth, where you're not taking action based on your own truth, and seek to correct that, to bridge that gap, if you will. Okay, to come out of the shadow, to follow your intuition in regards to it, to use your own psychic ability to get your answer, and once you get it, to transmute that energy into ashes. You no longer need that. And some of you is a good exercise. You may want to actually write that down. Write them down. From today, this day on, I am strong. I am this. Or what the things you no longer want to do, the things you no longer want to associate yourself with. Follow your own inner compass, your own true north, so you can create a new beginning into your life, that of what you desire, you truly desire, which is a stable romantic relationship. Okay, that's full of innocence and wonderment, which you can grow. That's gonna allow you to grow, to be yourself, to be playful, but yet solid, based on real foundation, because earth is about something you can rely on, that's solid. Okay, I hope this message brings you some clarity to your situation, Cancer, and come back next week. If you would like to show support to this channel, keep on liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I appreciate all of you. And I'm so blessed to be in this journey with you. I'll see you next week for the next set of reading. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Be grateful. Show gratefulness to those that are around you and to the opportunities in your life. And as always, remember, love is the only answer. Thank you, Cancer. Bye-bye.